What's going on, guys? This is Warfleet here, bringing you guys another video. So for today's video, I really want to talk about the kind of jump that you make in between your first year and your second year of truck driving. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Let's go. Alright guys, what's going on? So for today's video, we're really going to be talking about what you guys really care about is the money, right? So I talked to a lot of people that are just getting their CDLs and stuff, and the biggest reason why they choose a company is usually the money. Fresh out of school, it's not going to be too different anywhere you really choose, so I kind of like to say May Trucking is a little bit better because of their training. A lot of other places, they do like team driving for like 3 to 6 months or something crazy, I personally don't think I wouldn't be able to sleep with a brand new driver driving. It's hard enough already training people, being able to at least reach the steering wheel. But yeah, I think it's just a better training program in general. So that's why I kind of like May a little bit better than anywhere else you go. But you're going to be making roughly the same amount. Other places, they push, lease operator stuff, so you're going to gross more, but you're going to have more expenses and things like that. So, take it all into consideration, whatever. It's not really what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is your very first year in trucking, you are not going to break the bank no matter what you do. I'll show you guys what I actually made my first year here, which was, I got a note so I can read it. I made about $41,500 and some change, right? So about $41,500 your very first year in trucking. Mind you, during that time, I wasn't really dedicated to the trucking route anyways. I wasn't, I was taking full advantage of my days off. I'll take, 2 or 3 days off every single month, every other month roughly. Also a decent driver, right? So very first year, I made around $41,500. So the whole point of this video is to kind of motivate you, kind of inspire you. There are steps to this, there are levels. So with more experience comes higher pay, and more that you're going to be making per year. So at that $41,500, I was at 38 cents per mile. I was at cents per mile my whole first year, so I had no flat rate. I didn't even get my first raise until a year in because I forgot to ask for it. So I went from 38 cents per mile to about 44 cents per mile in my second year. And I also started mentoring towards the end of the first year as well. So I didn't get too many students, so there's that. So anyways, my very first year, about $41,500 is what I made in trucking. Now when we go to year 2, I have a number right here. I ended 2020 at $74,600. So that's a $33,000 raise. Alright guys, this is the beauty of truck driving, right? First off, there's nowhere you can go with no experience, no schooling, no education, just a high school diploma and 3 or 4 weeks of CDL school, and make $40,000 a year. Right? I mean, that's comparison to that's more than I was making as an EMT or a firefighter, right? More than teachers are making, just no experience, no diploma, no nothing. 41,000, that's huge. Average income for a person is like 30, 40. So we're already above the average income just getting your CDL, right? So when we jump up to start our second year, like I said, I made $74,600. To compare that, I mean, that's like lawyer money, that's like nurse money, and things like that, So I mean, you're making a $30,000. There's nowhere you can go and get a $30,000 raise your very first year in, right? So whole point I really want to talk about is just, a lot of people want to leave. They said the money's not good. It's not going to be good your first year. There are exceptions to these rules. The guys that are the exceptions like to pretend that it should be the normal. Unfortunately, it isn't. Sometimes you might know somebody, your brother might be an owner-operator, your dad might have a truck for you to be an owner-operator with you with. I mean, we're not all blessed that way. So guys, just keep your head up. It definitely does get better. I think in 2021, I'm estimating about 85,000, so I should be getting like another $10,000 raise as well. So to kind of put this in perspective, so at the 41,000, I was at 38 cents per mile the whole time. To make this 74,000, I was at 44 cents per mile for about good 6 to 7 months, and then I went up to about 47 cents per mile for about a good 5 months, about 5 months or so, and then I just got up to 50 cents per mile. So it's a little bit weird talking about money or anything. I hate putting my stuff out there too, but I think transparency is really good. Like I said, I'm not really worried about what you think about what I make in trucking, because I got like 5 other streams of income. Yeah guys, just keep your heads up. Pay definitely does get better, especially once you hit your raises. I think I made trucking at 9 months, you get either 44 or 47 cents per mile. That's more than I was making like a year in, so I'm super jealous. But yeah, you guys get your raises. You even get safety bonuses now, which is like you get an additional 5 cents per mile. So I mean, that 44 cents per mile technically turns into 49 cents per mile if you hit 10,000 miles. I don't want to go into all that, but this right here, what I made my first 2 years in trucking, I mean, there's nowhere else you can get money like that with, no degree, right? You're making nurse money as a truck driver. And a lot of people think that truckers should make more money. I could kind of agree with that too. I mean, this is a pretty dangerous job. I get it. You're putting your life on the line. But at the same time, you are compensated really well too. So you don't want to be too greedy. You are making almost double what the average of society actually makes. So I know you always want to chase that bag and get level up. I'm in that same boat too, but at the same time, you got to kind of take a step back and think, damn, I'm making pretty good money, right? So anyways, much love. God bless you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's go.